Welcome to Wednesday's Math Acorns. Okay, what we're going to look at today is we're going to look at using the bar model for addition and subtraction. So we have used the bar model before, okay? So we would get a question and this is our bar model. And we're given, in this section, we've got 3 sections, okay? In this bar model, sorry. So, how we use it is like this. At the top is our total answer. Along the bottom, these two numbers are added together to equal this top number, okay? And that is how we use the bar model. Once we've worked out our total answer, I will also show you other ways that we can use the bar model. So on this question here, we need to figure out our total answer. If you remember, our total answer in our bar model is the 2 bottom numbers added together. So what we do need to do here is use our written method, which we have looked at, to find out the missing number. So we know that 876 add 342 equals this number. Okay? So we're going to use our written method. So 876 add 342. Okay, so using your written method, which we've looked at, again, making sure our numbers are in the correct column and starting at our units. So 6 add 2 would give us 8. 70 add 40 would give us 110. So that is 11 tens. So you would put your 110 in there and your 100 carried over, okay? 800 add 300, that would give us 1100, which is 1100. However, we've got an extra 100 to add, which would give us 1200. So 1200, sorry, are 1200. The way we would write it is we'd write it as a 12 to represent the 1200s. That gives us the answer of 1218. That then goes in our top box, because that is the total, that bar model. So now I'll show you what I mean by other ways we can use the bar model. This total number and these two numbers can show us a lot, okay? So we know that it shows us that 876 add 342 equals 1218. And if you remember in addition, we can do it either way and get the same answer. So it also shows us that 342 add 876 equals 1218, okay? Other ways we can use this bar model is that the top number minus this number would equal this number, okay? So 1218 minus 876 equals 342. It also shows us that 1218 minus 342 equals 876. So within that bar model, we have got 4 addition and subtraction facts. So it's very, very similar to the multiplication and division triangles, but this is what we use for addition and subtraction. So that one model shows us 4 facts. So it shows us that 876 add 342 equals 1218. And it shows us 342 add 876 equals 1218 also, okay? It also shows us, I'm just going to pop this at the bottom here. It also shows us that 1218 minus 342 equals 876. And it also shows us that 1218 minus 876 equals 342. So we've got 4 facts from using that model, okay? I hope that makes sense. That is just a way of using the bar model, okay? Of how it shows us those 4 facts, okay? I'm going to look at some different examples. Here we've been given the total and a number added that needs adding to get the total, okay? So we know that 312 add this number must equal 896. So how do you think we could work that out? What could we do? So if you remember, the total number minus that number would equal that number. If you remember how we've just used the bar model, that will help us to work out these missing numbers, okay? So that is what we're going to do. We're going to use the two pieces of information we've been given to work out the missing number using the methods we know about the bar model and how we can use it, okay? So what we're going to do is 896 minus 312, okay? So we're going to use the written method for subtraction, which we have practiced this week, okay? So we're going to take away 2 from 6. We can do that. That will give us 4. We're going to take 1 away from 9, which will give us 8. We're going to take away 3 from 8, which will give us 5. That means our missing number is 584, okay? So now, from that bar model, we've got 4 new facts. We know that 584 add 312 is 896, and vice versa, we know that 312 add 584 is 896. We also know that 896 minus 584 would equal 312, and the same again, 896 minus 312 equals 584. So we've got 4 more facts there, okay? Right, we're going to move on to this last one. Okay, hopefully you can see it there. So we've been given a total number, and we've been given 2 numbers and another number that is missing. That is telling us that these 3 numbers added together equal 3,743. So this is slightly different, isn't it? Okay, so let's think about how could we solve that? What do we need to do to work out this missing number? Okay, it's not just one step. We're not just going to do one method, okay? What we need to do first of all is add these 2 numbers together to find out what the total, of these 2 numbers are. Once we've added these 2 numbers together, we can subtract the total from our top number, which will give us our missing number, okay? Let's do that step by step, okay? So we're going to do that using, again, the written method. So we need to add, first of all, the 2 numbers we've been given together to help us work out the missing number. So 1,234 add 976. So using your written method for addition, making sure you put your numbers in the correct column, okay? So 4 add 6 would give me 10. So I would put my 0 units in the units column and I would carry my 10 over. 30 add 70 would give me 100. Add the 110 I've carried over would give me 110. 110, sorry. So that is 11 tens. I'm just going to cross that out because I've counted it. So I'll put my 11 tens in. So I'll put the 110 in the column and the 100 carried over. 200 add 900 would give me 1100. Add the 100 I've carried over would give me 1200. So I put the 200 in the column and I put the 1000 in the thousands column. 1000 add 1000 would give me 2000, okay? So that is actually giving me an amount now that I can take away from this number. I know that these 2 numbers added together give me 2,210. So if I take that away from that number, it will give me the missing chunk to pop in the box, okay? So that is what we need to do next, okay? So we need to do 3,743 minus 2,210. Okay, so remember we start at the units, we make sure the numbers are in the correct columns. So we're going to take nothing away from 3. So 0 away from 3 would leave us with 3. 1 10 away from 4 tens would leave us with 3 tens. 200 away from 700 would leave us with 500. And 2,000 away from 3,000 would leave us with 1,000. So there we have it. Our missing number is 1,533. Okay. So we've had to do 2 steps there. We had to add the 2 amounts at the bottom to then take away from the big number to find out what the missing number would be, okay? So now from that, we've actually got quite a number of facts. We know that all these 3 numbers added together equal 3,743, okay? We also would know that 3,743 minus 976 would equal these 2 amounts added together. So we can't use this bar model quite as easily as the bar models we've looked at, okay, but it does tell us key information that we can use. So today in your work, you might have bar models that have 2 numbers along the bottom. You might have bar models that have 3 numbers along the bottom. So if you do have 3 numbers along the bottom, think about the steps we have followed to get to your answer. So it might be that you have to do 2 steps, 2 different methods to get your final answer, okay? Good luck, and if you do have any questions, just email me and I can explain it a little bit further for you. Thank you.